Alright, we now have another chapter of Bakemonogatari. The fight between Kanbaru and Araragi continues. He thought he had a good handle on how quick the Rainy Devil was after fighting it out behind Senjogohara's house at the start of the arc, but now has realized in a panic that it has accelerated. She's going even faster now. And I don't know, his vampiric abilities have also been heightened. His regenerative abilities are working double time. But will it be enough? Can he keep up with the damage being inflicted? Sneakers are not boots. Oh ho ho! And he's realized why. He's realized why Kanbaru is able to go so much faster now. And it's because in the first fight, she was wearing rain boots. No mobility, no flexibility, no treads. Whereas here, having dressed up to run to the cram school with him from her house, she's wearing her proper running sneakers. Lisa Shinobu, I have all the reinforcements and support I need. I should have been able to overcome Raincoat if it stayed the same as yesterday. Even if I wasn't able to, I wouldn't have been able to dodge by the sounds of the boots. Ah, that's what he was able to do before. The squeak of the boots against the cement. Are tipping him off to the upcoming attacks. Back then when we left Kanbaru's house. Should bring the coat, right? I like that there's still the TV from that. Some TV stacked up from that really wonderful sequence. Maybe a clue, of course, of sorts. Bring everything that's concerned so we can show Oshino. I've been wearing this coat naked. I wear clothes when I sleep after all. Oh, so that's why she was naked. It wasn't some sort of aspect of the Rainy Devil. It just happened to be what she was wearing. And then she puts on the raincoat as part of the Rainy Devil transformation. But that's about it. Showing this is something I have to make sure. Wow. The confusion of that idiotic exchange. We completely forgot about the boots at the entrance. So stupid. Seriously. Always make mistakes, but no problem. This guy's one attack pattern hasn't changed. Here we see some shots of different locations within the cram school. Again, just kind of the spot detail of O'Great's work really appeals to me, these construction signs up on the wall. I herded it into this cramped alleyway because it'll be easier to read its punches. Oh my god. Look at this anatomical detail. Or rather, don't look at it. It's horrific. Oh my god! This is a new trick. I don't think this is in the anime or the light novels. Or if it is, I certainly blocked it out of my brain because it's so grotesque. This is some Shintaro Kago stuff right here. My vampire recovery ability, that's the only grab technique only I can do. Momentum got stolen. So, he's latched on through his hand. How gross. Gives her a nice kick. A vampire-powered kick. And this is just her normal body. I mean, it's only the monkey's paw that's different about her. But that's what he's got to do. Just can't win. The mission here is to do it overwhelmingly. Yes, so that it gives up and voids the contract. Kick her seriously, it'll split her body in two. Yeah, that's vampire. It's hard to hold back, not yet. So he's trying to find the exact moment where it's enough to make the demon break out of her. Yeah, it's kind of like this Sugura bondage thing. And I think that's a reference, that's like kind of a connection that nobody would get had he not mentioned it. So in one sense, you're kind of like, oh, isn't that a little on the nose? But first off, it is a kind of a nice motif tie-in to something that we were talking about before. And then it also reflects the fact that Araragi is thinking about it, right? That he's contextualizing what he's doing right now as torture, which is kind of horrific, and it really shows just how determined and yet how tragic he feels this whole situation is. Oh, but as he fights like this, her other foot, this is an amazing shot. It stops just short, but the sonic impact of it rupturing his ear canal. An interesting shot of the interior of the ear. An extremely bizarre part of the body. If you've never seen diagrams of what it looks like inside your ear, maybe don't check it out. I don't know. It depends on how you kind of feel about your body and about anatomy and stuff like that. But it's interesting. That's all I'll say. But here's the thing. So far, right up until this attack, it had entirely been the left hand. The left hand was dragging the body around and fighting on its own. All of the attacks came from the left hand, which was the only way that Araragi was able to kind of keep up in the fight. So what is this? What is this kick? It was not her left arm, that was her leg. Is that it? Whoa. So now it's really Kanbaru fighting. I like that the monkey's paw has also, it's gone back to that more iconic state. That at first it was all like kind of wizened and gnarly and really kind of had that demonic aura to it. But now, now that that's kind of been like established, now that we've already kind of like passed through that aesthetic and we're just kind of deep into the pure fight, it's gone back to this more kind of iconic Donkey Kong form, which I think is kind of neat. And it also shows that, you know, she's pumping more into it, that it's powered up, and that she herself is fighting too. Isn't Kanbaru in that trance thing like yesterday? Good yesterday. Is that attack just now all Kanbaru's will? Holy crap. And then, of course, after all these shots of her eyes just shining in the dark hood of the raincoat, we see her face in behind it. See, this is the real twisted part of this arc. And so many mysteries and layers of mysteries had been built up around it. This final revelation that her wish was really to harm those people. That it wasn't a terrible surprise, but her actual intention all along when she used this artifact. And then even further, it goes from like kind of the narrative twist to the character twist. That now we must contend that Kanbaru privately, in the dark parts of her own mind, at some point, we're not sure when, decided like, I'm just gonna kill him. This is the opportunity I have to kill him, and I'm gonna take it. She punches the wall, glass exploding everywhere. I don't need this arm. Just cut it off. I want you to slice it, please, I'm begging you. It may seem hard, but I cannot cut off my own. It's a basketball. So as Oshino said, I'm trying to kill a man here. This is a reasonable price. Don't mind this at all. Can't do. You're being stupid here. What are you thinking, Mora? You're such a moron. It's an idea you shouldn't be serious about. Comical, buffoonery, that's what I call it, but it's kind of off the mark. Don't mind it at all, but that's not the problem. The left arm couldn't kill grade schoolers when it made the first wish, because Kanbaru couldn't kill them. And as for the Rainy Devil trying to kill me now, Kanbaru was desperately trying to express that strong will until yesterday. That's why she could not forgive herself. Because she knew all along who actually was trying to kill. Shouldn't have asked someone else to do this. Do something myself if I use the power of bicycles and trains. Oh, Araragi crying too. It's getting so emotionally intense. Oh, and the chapter ends. Wow, that caught me totally off guard. I thought we still had a while yet. All right, good chapter. The grab was really horrific, but lots of cool action scenes. Very interesting choreography. Of course, really amazing paneling and art and everything. And then these shots of Kanbaru under the hood, the barbed wire. Okay. What happens after this? Will the fight continue? Will they use the power of trains and bicycles? We will have to find out.